The Australian outback is unforgiving. The only real proving ground for off-road gear in Australia is getting out there and tackling the toughest real-world conditions without limits. This is a Cruisemaster rat run, and this year, Cape York's calling.
Something else is broken.
We've had a shocky mount rip off under here. It's actually damaged the arm braiding.
That arm's gonna have to be welded, I reckon.
The whole mount came off, which pushed the shock into the cross member and destroyed the shock.
So we're just gonna run it on the bump stops into Bamaga. One of the cars is gonna run ahead, go and find the mechanic in there. So hopefully they'll be able to get us in and help us out. So the welder isn't here, but he's got the foot out the gear. We'll weld it.
Yeah.
So Braden's good with the stick welder because I'm not.
Gonna return, head to the sun, invincible, hearts like stone, fire in our bones. If we were born kings, this way, if we were born kings in the top of the world, 'cause only God can judge.
Some bad news. No, it's not too. What's yours?
No.
Pizza oven.
Oh no.
It's not open until tomorrow. What's your bad news?
The water tank's falling out.
Oh, this seems like a Braden problem in 2 minutes.
And your thing's open again.
We can fix that in time. For the tank. Only yesterday we were commenting on how easy everything had gone so far. It almost felt like it wasn't a rat run. And then today started and we had a cracked wheel carrier. Then we had a shock absorber mount rip off. We've got a water tank about to fall out of the trailer behind us. So we headed into Bamaga and we found the NSN there, Cape York Spares and Repairs. And we hooked in, pulled stuff apart, ground stuff. Braden got on the stick welder, welded the brackets back into the trailer. We found that we had some prototype bushes that had failed as well whilst we were doing the inspection. We had a bunch of stuff go wrong today. So we only had 186 kilometres to cover today, but it took us all day to do those kilometres, spending 4 or 5 hours on the trailer in Bamaga. However, we have arrived at Punsand Bay at Cape York camping here, and it's definitely worth it. We've got a room with a view here. I'm gonna set up the swags, being able to look out onto the beach is gonna be magic. Probably gonna spend tomorrow up here so we can go over everything and have a good once over, adjust a few other things that we've noticed we need to get on top of before we start heading south again and tackle some more tracks.
Nice feet. That's bad.
I think I look bad all over.
There's a light from a million suns burning through your blood. Feel the rivers run, a window to the hope and wildest truth. It's all for you. There's a song and it sings in the air. Wonderful the sound, hear it everywhere. Shouting like a drum, it echoes through. It's all for you. You gotta open up your eyes. You gotta open up and take a breath and let the light out. Let it take your heart away.
Today's the day we're going to head up to the tip. We're going to leave a couple of trailers here at the campground, take our small rat trailer up, and we're planning on doing a bit more technical track on the way. So there's a longer version back via the croc tent. There's actually a dry weather bypass, so we're going to give that a go. Did it a few years ago, got a car stuck back then, so it should be a reasonably interesting track. Head up there, get the obligatory photo, and then come back to the campground and get going on some maintenance on the trailers and the cars. Got to admit, there's not many places in the world where you'd rather do some maintenance than here.
In a sweet spot, I'm feeling good. The sun is shining, I knew it would. The world's a playground, I'm in the clouds. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out, I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out, I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out.
Yeah, we needed a shot for the X-Class, so I thought I'd just get it started.
Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm on the big stage. I got my crew. I'll get you moving. It's what I do. The party's started. It's going down. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I woke up with you on my mind. Watch the air turn as you breathe. Yellow morning feeling up your eyes, waking up the life in me. You set my soul on fire, you pull my heartbeat toward the sun. You give me new eyes open, you call my heartbeat into love. There's a quiet moving.
Another action-packed day up here in Cape York. So we headed out this morning, we tackled the track on the way to the tip. I did get the cruiser stuck with the trailer on the back. I think most of that was driver error. Also hadn't aired down my tyres sufficiently for soft sand, so it was all on me, but it was good to give the MAXTRAX recovery gear a good go, as well as the X-Bar recovery points on the back of the BT50. Did find at the beginning of the day when I put the small rat trailer behind the cruiser, we've got some charging issues. This seems to be only putting out 13.1 volts, but the BMS needs 13.2 to kick it off. The cruiser only seems to be putting out 13.2, 13.3, so I don't know whether we've got a problem or not. However, it does seem to be charging that trailer, so who knows at this point. This afternoon we got stuck into doing a bit of maintenance on the trailers. The tandem behind me, all the water tanks are about to fall out. There's about 2 bolts left of about 8 in each one, so we were lucky we managed to catch that in time. So it does show the importance of checking over your gear if you're going to be tackling the tough tracks in Australia. We also went over the cars. I found a couple of loose bolts in my roof rack, which I suspect we just didn't do up properly when we fitted the rack, as well as had a check over air filters and stuff like that to make sure we're all good to go for the second half of the trip. So now it's definitely time to go and have a shower, and then we're going to hit the corrugation bar up here at Cape York Camping and have the northernmost pizza from a wood-fired pizza oven in Australia.